Hey guys, today we are going to talk about when a vanisher comes back. So what I mean by a vanisher is somebody that you were seeing in the past, talking to, and all of a sudden they just straight up ghosted you, totally vanished, stopped responding to all of your messages and whatever way that you were trying to contact them, and they pretty much just vanished off the face of the earth. Alright, so I am coming from a place of experience because this has indeed happened to me. If you guys want advice for getting ghosted, please check out my getting ghosted video for what to do if you get ghosted. But if you're at the point where the vanisher has returned from his or her little stint of, not existing in your life, this is definitely what you would do. So there are several reasons why somebody might ghost you, okay? I'll give you three main reasons. These are the three most common and most likely reasons why somebody would ghost you. The first reason is he met you, had some interest in you. I'm just gonna say it from a female's perspective, so if you're a male watching this, don't take offense. You meet him, things are going great, and all of a sudden, boom, gone. Most likely, this dude met someone else. He met another woman, or, another guy, whatever, and took more interest in that person. Okay, that's usually what happens, and no, it's not the greatest to hear, and yes, it sucks because, well, you were the backup option, the second option. And so this dude comes back because whatever he originally left you for, it did not pan out, it didn't work out, so now he's gonna come crawling back to you, okay? So that is the first reason why he would come back. The second reason is he just wasn't really that into you and not that interested in you, because usually men, when they like something and they like a woman and they are really into a woman, they are going to make the effort to contact her, to respond to her all the time, to make time for her, to hang out with her. He would never ghost her if he was genuinely interested in her and genuinely wanted to spend more time with her, maybe even build a future with her. That would never happen. You would never ghost a woman. It just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so he really wasn't that into you. Maybe he thought that he could find better, okay? This is probably what might have been going through his head. Find something better out there. Maybe he went to a club one night and, liquid courage, drank a little, was like, oh, I can do better than this, and just decided to ghost you because he decided that he maybe wanted to get laid that night, or, I'm just making up a random scenario. Another reason is he was interested in you, okay, but your agendas did not match. So maybe you met him on Tinder or you met him online, and he just wanted to get laid, okay? And a lot of men, they will act interested in you to get laid. So you'll get confused. You'll think they like you and they're falling for you. But really, they were just trying to get laid. So when they do get what they want and they get laid, boom, their true colors come out, and maybe you actually wanted something long-term. You wanted something more than just a casual relationship. You wanted an actual relationship, and maybe you genuinely liked them, but they did not feel that way about you. And so you guys basically had different agendas and you wanted different things, and he could feel the pressure, and maybe you were, mentioning being in a relationship or getting more serious or commitment, and all of these things that you were saying, like, literally just spooked him off and scared him off. And he because he was not ready for that type of a relationship with you. Okay, so that is another very common reason why a guy would just totally ghost, because he realizes that you cannot just be the convenient booty call anymore, that you actually want more. Okay, so those are the three main reasons. Maybe he realized that he does want a relationship with you. That could definitely be a reason why. Or maybe, and this is again really cynical, but it is possible, maybe he just wants to get laid again. Maybe he's like, oh well, all my other booty calls are not, I can't get a hold of them. What about this one? I'll try her again even though she wants a relationship, blah blah blah. Okay, so those are the three, I would say, most common reasons. Okay, so whatever you think the reason is, if they come back and whatever their reason was for why they ghosted you in the first place, you gotta figure out if they're full of BS or not. Again, this is another, are they full of BS or not? 9 times out of 10, they're just full of BS, and they maybe try to make up some kind of lie, or they're gonna give you some really vague excuse or vague answer that's not actually going to be the truth of why they left you. So you might actually have to do a little bit of digging and a little bit of asking some questions. And if they are very defensive and they don't want to answer any of these questions, I would honestly just chalk it up as a loss, because they don't even have the respect to tell you the truth. And you cannot build anything substantial or anything worthwhile on a type of foundation like that, where a guy is not even willing to be honest with you. Okay, but if he is honest and he's like, well, I honestly met another girl, her name was Allison, I really thought that we could work things out, but again, it just didn't work out, and and so he's like straight up honest with you, okay, that is a really good sign that this guy is actually trying to be a good person. No, it was not good and it was really lame that he ghosted you. Like, that again is extremely disrespectful. But he's trying to redeem himself and being fully honest with you. Then once you hear that, you got to think to yourself, am I okay with being the second option or the backup option or the thing that he never actually really wanted? You got to ask yourself if you're okay with that reality. And if you're okay with moving forward and going into a committed relationship, knowing that you were the second choice. Remember my dogs? This is kind of little, I got 2 dogs in here. Personally, if I were in your shoes, I would not feel comfortable and I would not feel good knowing that I was some guy's second option. That's a real confidence blow. You want to be a guy's first option, a guy's first pick, somebody that he would brag to his friends about, like a real catch, something like that. Like, that's how you want to feel about a relationship. You don't want to be like, oh well, I was just the plan B option, right? That's not good. Or if he wasn't into you in the first place and he comes back, well, again, it's the same type of scenario. You were not his first option. So you gotta ask yourself, am I okay with that? And then the third thing, where he maybe change his mind about wanting to commit to you. That is one exception that I might consider giving this person a second chance, because maybe they didn't really know what they wanted, and it wasn't until you were gone that they realized what they wanted, right? You see all these like movies where it's like, oh, I don't want to be with you, and they have some own emotional problems and blockages where they really literally are unable to be in a loving relationship with someone, and then they realize down the road that they're willing to change themselves and try and give love a chance. Okay, this I would say is the only legitimate reason to maybe give them a second chance, but I don't know. Most of the time, they're just not worth your time. They really aren't. You weren't their first option. You weren't really that important to them. You weren't even that important to them to just tell you why they didn't want you in their life anymore. You were, basically just treated like trash. And I know that sounds really bad to think about it in that way and to word it that way, but like I said, you are not alone. I have been ghosted before, and I was ghosted because this guy actually found someone else, and it really sucked. I thought things were going great. We were texting, he was texting me like crazy, and then all of a sudden, nothing. Like, literally, I was ghosted, and this is way back before ghosting was actually a term, but basically, like, he just literally stopped responding. So I just gave up on him. I didn't blow up his phone or anything like that. And then I was like, taking a bus to work or something like that, and I look out the window and I see him and another woman, and like, ding, 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 it went off in my head. Well, he met someone else that he was more interested in. So, I had to accept that fact, accept that reality. Okay. And if this is what is happening, don't feel bad about yourself. Okay. This happens to so many people. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay. You and this person are just not meant to be together for some reason. Okay. And if this person is coming back and trying to be in your life again, and that that's the reason why, if I were you, I just wouldn't give them time of the day. I don't want to be a second option. I want to be someone's first option. I want a relationship to have a great foundation, not, oh, mommy and daddy met and then daddy ghosted mommy and mommy decided to take him back because daddy met another woman, but that woman didn't like what? No. You want it like you meet someone, you're both equally interested in each other, you both equally feel a connection, you both equally fall in love. That is what you want. Give yourself that story. Okay, give yourself that future. You are not going to feel good about taking a guy back where he originally did not want you. Okay, do what is better for you and better for your own confidence and your own self-love. You can find a guy that's going to treat you way better than that clown that ghosted you. I guarantee you. Okay, so I wouldn't let him creep back into my life at all. I would ghost him. bye. That is exactly what I would do, and I would feel so amazing about it, okay? I wouldn't even bat an eye, because hopefully after you got ghosted by this guy, you went out and you acted like a queen, okay? You queened your life. Queened your life? Is that like actually an expression? You know what I mean. You went and you worked on yourself, focused on your goals, focused on bettering your life, focused on bettering who you wanted to be as a person. And maybe you became a really high value person. Maybe you got in shape. Maybe you lost a lot of weight. Maybe you got a degree. You know, maybe you started your own business, something amazing, and you had these amazing things going on in your life. And this dude searched it up on Facebook, realizes what an amazing high value person that he just said no to. And now he wants you. Now that you're on the other side of the fence where the grass is greener. Well, again, that's why would you want to be with somebody that only wants you at your best, right? Again, that's not love. That's not my definition of love. My main message that I want to leave you with is do not disrespect yourself. I think everybody at the heart of it truly knows why somebody would ghost and then come back. You're going to intuitively know if this person is full of BS or not. You're going to intuitively know if this person genuinely respects and cares about you. And if all of the signs are pointing to no, this person really doesn't care about me, get them out of your life. You do not need that energy in your life. It's just going to cause you heartbreak, suffering, sadness, everything that you don't want. Just have the strength to say no and walk away from that person, however much alluring they may be. Because at the end of the day, you know your own situation and you know the truth of it. So face the truth and move forward. If you have any specific circumstance that you feel this video did not address, please put it below in the comments. Also, for my subscribers, I am back. You know, I'm so happy. I've been working on my beauty channel a lot, and something in the universe told me to fire up the Lyra channel again, okay? I'm really sorry I've been neglecting you guys. I'm gonna have a lot of relationship advice videos and just general life advice videos. So if that interests you guys at all, please definitely stick around. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye.